Hello. So today's episode of Rydes and Vybes, we will have J Cash 561. So J Cash is from down in the Miami, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm area, and of course, you guys know he is one of the He is one of the I guess what we have grown to know. What we have grown to know and affectionately love and call the top 5 guys. So, if you have, I guess, been up under a rock, you have not seen the top 5 things going on. So, the top 5 started with Dunks, then they rolled over into box Chevys. And I think they said that they're going to go into G-bodies. They're going to go into C10s. They're going to go into all genres of old schools. Not really sure about the new schools yet at this point. But I digress. I want to say that top 5 stuff caused a lot of controversy. It really did. I know for myself, I take things when it comes to the car culture really lighthearted, only because I feel like it's always up to, it's public opinion, and also it's popularity thrown in there, right? So if you are not familiar with, like I said, if you've been under a rock and you are not familiar with the top 5 things that are happening in the car culture, then we're definitely going to talk about it, because you guys had really a lot of questions for Jay surrounding those things. Also, coincidentally, I have Jay coming this month. I have Sudi coming. A lot of you guys were asking me when I was going to interview Sudamar. So Sudi's coming next week. I have King Jew Gotti from Memphis. I think, no. He's either from Memphis or Mississippi. And then I'm going to have Jack. 2006 Jack D is going to come on. So, it's a lot of, maybe not, I won't say controversy, but I will say it's a lot of opinions about the top 5. So I just talked to Jay just a few minutes ago, and he should be coming on in just a moment. While we wait for Jay to come on, though, if you guys are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, you can click the link in my bio to catch up on any past episodes, to subscribe. Last month was the month of the comedians in the car culture. And when I tell you guys, the whole month of April, I laughed. Those guys had me cracking up. Y'all know we had Late Night Chevelle, we had T Sleeves, we had Cece, we had Smoke. Smoke was calling out Grand Nasty and Big Load. Like, it was just a really, really fun month on the show. And I think because of a lot of things that were going on in the car culture, we really needed that. But I'm just waiting for Jay to get on. Like I said, I just spoke with him a few minutes ago, so he should be coming in a minute. Let me just reach out to him. So he should be coming on in just a moment. Last month was one of the most fun months that I had on the show. Not that all the time I don't have fun on the show, because it's just really fun for me, but last month was really, really a fun month. Those guys really, really, really made me have a good time with them. So like I said, I'm just waiting for Jay to come in. I feel like I need to tell you guys something else. So last weekend was Stunt Fest, and They definitely had me rolling as well. They had me laughing so much that every day when I got off alive with them, my head was hurting, my stomach was hurting. It was just a lot with them. But over last weekend, I attended Stunt Fest, and y'all know Stunt Fest is like, I affectionately call it the greatest show on earth, which a lot of us call it the greatest show on earth. But I have been since told by a non-car person that Stunt Fest sounds like Daytona Beach Spring Break or Freaknik. So, but I tell y'all, I attended at least 3 days of the events, and there were 5 days of events last year. So here's Jay. I mean last weekend. So here's Jay. I'll go ahead and get him on. Started. Hey, young man.
What's up? What's going on?
How are you today?
Chilling, KP. I was trying to get on with you, but I ain't had no service. I had to switch phones and shit.
It's okay. Well, first I want to tell you thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to sit down and talk with us. I really appreciate it. And of course, the fans had a lot of top 5 questions.
That top 5 running wild right now.
Right. So I'll start with one of my questions, and then I'll get started on the fans' questions. Cool?
Okay, no problem.
All right. So tell me how you got started being into cars.
Well, that shit started a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying a long time ago, my pops, they used to hook up little cars and shit. They weren't into the donks. But they had Hondas and all type of shit like that. So, they hook them up, music and stuff like that. So, when I got older, I just started buying, like, not older, like 8, 9, started buying magazines, a whole bunch of car magazines, and then got hooked. And now I'm here.
All right, so probably out of all the questions I had like collectively, one of the most asked questions was, what is your honest opinion on top 5?
I mean, like I say, being that my car was chosen to be on top 5, you know what I'm saying? That shit, it became a lifestyle that we was already living. You know what I'm saying? Because we was already trying to drop these cars, you know what I'm saying? Get our name out there, get our shops out there, you know what I'm saying? Trying to represent for down south and stuff. So it turned into that. Top 5, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be, number 1. It's a top 5, but everybody want to be number 1.
Right.
Now that we building our cars, building these donks, these G-bodies to a whole nother level, we getting that recognition that, you know what I'm saying, we could stand with the low riders, the Chevelles, the Bel Airs and stuff like that. So, I mean, but like I say, it started with Coke. It started with Coke, Dollar Bill. Them boys started the top 5, you know what I'm saying? Every day just talking shit about the bills of the cars. Everybody went tuning in, and it just evolved, to what it is today, where, we even having car shows and all type of stuff.
Do you think you would have had the same feeling if your car was not in the top 5?
I mean, look, I feel like this. Like my car built in 2013. You feel me? So I look at it like this, cause coming from the car world, the car culture, you know what I'm saying? I already know every year, every 2 years, is a new car gonna come out, decked out with everything, all the bells and whistles. So
right.
I feel, I was like, hey man, I'm honored to be on there, but at the same time, it should be cars that been built within the last 2 years. That's my opinion. That way everybody get a chance to circulate. Because some people build one car. I'm trying to build 10, 20 cars. You know what I'm saying? So you got people like me that build one car, they'll sell it, they move on to the next, you know what I'm saying, and keep it going like that. So
Right.
as far as just keeping it going.
My opinion on it was when people, because for some odd reason people care about my opinion. So my opinion was it's really a combination between popularity and who's seen the most on the internet. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if your car was never the only people, say for instance you weren't on the internet, right? And the only people that saw your car were in your neighborhood, they would feel like it's top five. But
Yeah.
because everybody else couldn't see it, it would be basically based on your popularity. You get
But
what I'm saying?
the thing is, I'm outside with it. So, what I'm saying? I be at these car shows. So, what I'm saying? It's one thing to see a car in on the internet, and then when you see it in person and you see how everything put together is a whole nother, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a 74. In the dunk game, they say that's the ugliest dunk. You feel me? 74. Since I started, I've been the ugly duckling. But what I'm saying, I made them respect my name, respect how I'm coming, because I show up, I support everybody. I get we trying to keep
You
this.
see what Coach K said? He's not popular. He said he's not popular, but he made top five, but people have been following his bill. First of all, that is definitely not true. He's definitely popular.
Who
So that's not true.
said me?
Coach K.
Oh,
Coach K.
that's my dog.
Yeah.
Shit, I was talking to him today. You know,
Right.
but the thing is, it's like y'all gotta understand, man. It's we love our cars. To me, I got the number one car. I don't give a fuck
Right.
about nobody. To me, I got the number one car. When I jump in my shit, I don't want to be in nobody else's vert. I don't want to be in nobody else's car. I'm happy in my car. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I get on the highway, ride to Miami, drop the top, AC, all that. So
Right.
like I say, everybody got, it's just, now that everybody got a platform, cause everybody got an Instagram. So now you could talk shit about your car. You could hate on the next nigga car. You know what I'm saying? Everything is out. So, you got real and you got fake. You know what I'm saying? But the real outweighing the fake right now.
Right.
Cause it's,
Speaking of, that's a great segue for my next question. Have you ever, not necessarily top five, but have you ever seen a car on the internet and you was like, oh man, that's nice. And then when you see it in person, you was like,
hell yeah. Just like, when people see my car, they might think it's ugly, but when they see it, they see that candy hitting, you know what I'm saying? All that gold,
right,
they might feel different. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, a lot of people do put filters on their cars. So,
right,
but being that it's events all around right now, you can't hide. You can't hide. We going everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We just had like, what, 2 events in Palm Beach. two
mm-hmm,
two big car shows, you know what I'm saying, that Nava did his show, and then Supercharged Kid, they had their show, so now we about to go to Rick Ross. So it's like we trying to take these cars everywhere that's allowed, and let people know, hey man, this what it is.
so you trying to let them see that y'all cars not just pretty on the internet. They're pretty in real life.
And we riding. And we riding, you know what I'm saying? I drive my
Right,
car like I drove my car to DJ Envy car show. You know what I'm saying?
right,
That why I was like, damn, because I told him that. When I was like, damn, I was like, bro, I drove an hour just, you know what I'm saying, come to your car. So he was like, man, you drove your car? I was like, yeah, I drove it, I washed it, and now it's right here. You know what I'm saying? He
mm-hmm,
was like, oh, okay. So when he said that little shit, oh, that he ain't a mechanic, this and that, man. Old school, that's the way of life. Everybody had an old school in their yard, or a family member that had an old school, or got a member
right.
in the old school or something, you know what I'm saying? So it's man, it's becoming bigger than us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
As an old school car builder, I kind of felt a little slapped in the face when DJ Envy said that. as a old school car, as a person who's building a car, because I kind of felt I was a little offended. I ain't gonna lie.
But I mean, that's what you got. You know, like the times change. You know what I'm saying? Like it's people that just buying cars just because they want to have a car or they could afford to have a car, and they don't know
Right.
nothing about it. And that's the problem we have now. Like a lot of people getting fucked in shops and cars getting stuck and this and that because they really don't know nothing. They just jumping out there head first. You know what I'm saying? Going to this person, that person, and not knowing that they gonna get fucked over.
Right.
Yeah.
So speaking of shops, right? As a person that knows people like all over the country, me personally, people who are building cars all over the country, I know shop owners all over the country. What's the one piece of advice you would give someone looking to build an old school car?
Man, what the this what I would say. Save your money and buy a clean car. Just you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might see the car you want all fucked up under a tree and you know what I'm saying, 4,000-5,000. But in reality you gonna spend 100,000, maybe more. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to buying a clean car, 25, 30,000, something you can get in, ride, you know, put some rims on it and fix it as you go. Because that's another thing too. Like I said earlier, like a lot of people rush into this shit. You know what I'm saying? To build this shit. Nowadays, you gonna spend at least 80 to 100. Because everywhere you go is if you do your frame, that's 10 grand. You know what I'm saying? Because if you take off your frame, now you got to get all new bushings. You got to get upper, lower control arms. You got to get brakes. All that shit add up. You know what I'm saying? Let's say, perfect example for me. I could get powder coated probably 1,500. You know what I'm saying? And me doing the work at my shop or my homeboys or whoever helping me. Boom, I bust down the frame. I take it a powder coat. That's 1,500, 2,000. You know what I'm saying? So now you got all your suspension, everything powder coated for 2,000. Now you got to put all that shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You ain't gonna bust down the rear end and put all the same shit. So now you got to build your rear end, and that's what a lot of people don't realize, that once you bust it down, I don't care who you is, you not gonna want to, whether you got the money or you don't, you not gonna want to put that old shit back on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then that's when the patients come in. Some people could hold on and you know take their time and build. You know, I got partners like that. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all.
Right.
I don't know if y'all follow 9 to 5 Bills on Instagram. You know, he building his car, taking his time at his pace, and the shit looking beautiful, and it could stand up anywhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but like I was saying earlier, it's just that some people rush into it, and then some people know what to do and where to go. You know, like right now, right now, okay, perfect example. Right now, everybody doing something, including myself. You know what I'm saying? I got my car outside right now. You know what I'm saying? Doing a little of this, doing a little of that, because you know, people, oh, if y'all car was already top 5 or was that, why y'all doing this? Oh, it ain't doing nothing over. We just touching stuff up. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to do your car over now, that's a little extreme, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you got to touch it up, because when we come through, we don't want to hear none of that, oh, look at this, look at that. You know, but taking consideration, we do drive our cars. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, we got Ross show coming up. That's gonna be the 21st. A lot of people gonna be there, not gonna drive their cars out of there. I'm gonna drive my car out of there. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And I got plenty of partners that feel the same way. You know, we
Right.
ride through the city, so it's like it's gonna be little knickknacks here and there. You know what I'm saying? But when the car is gonna hold its time, like I say, my car was finished in 2014. and we in 2020, and that's why when they said top five, I was like, man, y'all need to go for new builds. But then again, like once they broke down the years, I was like, oh man, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't see another 74. You feel me? So I enjoy the pleasure, but people gotta understand it's way more cars coming right now. Like even myself, like people hitting me up like, hey bro, I got this 74. I'm finna do this, I'm finna do that, I'm coming, we gonna ride, this and that. And a lot of people ain't like 74s. It's like my boy Coach K, you know what I'm saying? He hard top die hard. You know what I'm saying? He'll pick a motherfucking hard top all day. But some people don't like that. You know what I'm saying? But he pull up in his car, his shit hold it down. We go to the car shows. He ride, everything look good, AC, you know. And
one thing that was one thing that I really gotta respect about a lot of you guys, not just down in South Florida, a lot of guys in general, they have built their cars a while ago. Like you said, you built yours in 14.
Yeah.
But it has stood the test of time. Like people like Lil Man. Lil Man had that car built so long ago, and it's still a beautiful piece of work. Your car was built in 14. It's still a beautiful piece of machinery. Like you gotta respect builds like that.
I seen Lucky car. I was what 20 and 20. Well, in 2008, I was like 19, 20, and I seen Lucky car at the it was like a theme park that had over here called Boomers. They had back then it wasn't a lot of car shows. It was like one or two car shows here and there. But I seen that car, and I was like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was on a whole nother level back then. You know what I'm saying? And then bro went, you know what I'm saying, sat down, whatever, came back, and the car still looked good. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be, paint this, paint that. But why you gonna mess up something that ain't broken sometimes?
Right.
Even me, myself, like, I be like, damn, what can I do? But if you keep doing, it ain't, that's, like right now, I got another car coming out. I got a 71 convertible, you know what I'm saying, with a roaster shop. And that's another thing too, man. Y'all gotta understand a lot of these like big name companies, a lot of these mainstream, you know what I'm saying, white companies, whatever you want to call it, white collar, whatever, blue collar, whatever the hell, but they starting to realize that we building these cars. Like, I got a roaster shop frame. You know what I'm saying? Like, we went through hell. Like, anybody that go and try to get a roaster shop frame, y'all got to thank Miranda and my partner and me, myself. You know what I'm saying? Because just to get that car up, we had to tow the car up to Illinois. They took the frame off, scanned it, because they didn't have no convertibles. They had to scan. That was like $6,000, $7,000 just to scan it and put it back on the frame and bring it back to us. You know what I'm saying? So
wow,
yeah, we were the first ones to do the donks and the G body.
Wow.
With roaster shop.
Now you know what? That's monumental though. I think I'm glad that you agreed to come on the show, because a lot of things like that isn't something that just would come up in everyday conversation, right? But I think people really got to know the ins and outs of these cars. Like me personally, I always try to tell people, as a female in the car culture, I had never built the car on my own. I built two with one of my exes and one with my brother. But for me, doing a build on my own now, oh my God. I don't know how y'all do more than one build at a time, because this one is about to drive me crazy.
Yeah, it's stressful. I mean, like I say, once you build one, you already know where to go. Like right now, I'm pretty sure you starting to meet people, and it's starting to get more easier. That if you was to sell your car or decide to build another car, it'll be way more easier. And now you got a relationship with people. So that like it's a lot of people that been doing this shit a long time down here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
it would be way more cars out, but due to like the pandemic and all that shit, a lot of parts on back order. And another thing, let me tell y'all, everybody want the same shit. So y'all gotta understand, Whipple can only make they not making 50,000 superchargers. They only making 1,000. And if you got 200 superchargers just coming to Florida, you gotta understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, like all the brakes. You know what I'm saying? Like these people making brakes, they gotta sell brakes to Chevelles, Bel Airs. It's not only don't. So everybody is doing it at the same time, and that's what I guess brings the competition, all this, all that, because shit, if I'm doing this, I'm doing all the best of the best. Hell, y'all want some recognition. I want y'all to look at my car. I want y'all to say, yeah, that shit deserve to be there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it also takes time. You also don't want to rush shit and fuck shit up and have to go again and redo it, because that's when you spend money on one car. You know what I'm saying? I got, partners, even including myself on previous builds, that you go to this shop, shit don't go right. You 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 in. You go to another, they don't care about none of that. They gonna start over. And another thing, what might happen, they might tell you, man, I don't like none of that shit, that work that you coming with. So I gotta start over. Cause I don't like that, I don't like this, or I don't want my name associated with that type of work. And now you gotta start over. So, you know what I'm saying? That shit get hectic sometimes.
I will say, as like being in the culture as long as I have, I'm blessed and fortunate enough to know a lot of great shops. And I was blessed and fortunate enough for a lot of great shops to take my car and do the work. But guess what comes along with that? Great shops, money.
Yeah.
Great money. So I know it's been plenty of days I've been like, you know what, F this car. I'm bringing the car home, I'm gonna put it in my garage, and I'm gonna just let it sit there until I decide to start on it again. But it's kind of like I don't want to give up. You know what I mean? So what I have been noticing in reference to a lot of you guys too is some of you guys have started, even some of the guys in Atlanta where I live have started to people are impressed by your builds. So they start to want you guys to build their cars. Is that something that you would be interested in doing, or taking on a project like that for somebody?
I mean, right now I'm building 2 cars for people. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 people I'm building their cars. I got a Camaro, a '67 Camaro, and I got my boy. I'm helping my boy with I think a '72 Cutlass convertible. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah, I'm open. I'm open to that. Like, I got a how can I put this? Like, I got a body shop. You know what I'm saying? So I'm only limited. To what I can do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cause we do paint. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, my people, they don't like old schools. I'm the only one that fuck with the old schools over here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm working on that. We're working on getting a bigger shop to where we could do metal work on one side, paint on one side, little motor work, this and that, here and there. But as far as like, no, you know what I'm saying? I could build a car and been building cars, but I'm not a car shop or car builder like that. You know what I'm saying?
So currently the only thing that you do now is paint and body work?
Yeah, we do paint and body work. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I know a lot about cars though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know a lot about cars. I could, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could put a lot of things together.
Do you recommend a customer sends their car to a shop that is quote unquote a one-stop shop that does paint, body work, interior, all of those things? Do you recommend that?
Nah. The only one-stop shop that I could say that would be I-95 Motorsports. Because, Kenny been around for a long time, probably 20 plus years doing these cars, donks especially. Like, that's the only place that I could say you can send your car and you don't have to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? They put your motor in, they're gonna do everything. Like, that's a one-stop shop, if you ask me, my opinion. But no, I wouldn't take it. It ain't no one-stop shop, and that's why that's why it gets expensive. Because now when you go to a good interior guy, he might want 10,000. You know what I'm saying? 10, 15,000, whatever, to get you whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? You go to a motor shop, that's another big thing. Everybody want 1,000 horsepower. Well, if you got 1,000 horsepower motor, you need 1,000 horsepower transmission. You need 1,000 horsepower drive shaft. You need 1,000 horsepower rear end. You need lug nuts for 1,000 horsepower. You know what I'm saying? So like that shit add up, and then a lot of people going here with their friends and shit, and they came back out. Yeah, do this, do that, and when that bill come, you 50,000 in the motor shop. You ain't been nowhere else. You in the motor shop and spent $50,000.
Listen, I started with my car was rusty. I got an 86 SST top, right?
Mm-hmm.
I sent it to the motor shop for them to take the motor and transmission out. Then I sent it to the paint and body shop. When I got that bill, the bill for all the rust they had to remove, all the paint they had to, and even though College Park Customs is my guy, Todd is my guy.
Yeah, he been around.
When I tell you, I almost had a heart attack. But guess what? The car don't have no rust. It got all new everything. And mind you, now you done spent all this money, and I ain't even got no motor and transmission in the car. I gotta drive the car like Fred Flintstone right now, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I ain't even got no motor and transmission in it. These cars, people don't understand unless they have built a car, how much money it's gonna cost.
Yeah. I look at it like this. Look, people be saying I'm crazy, or they can say I'm crazy, whatever. But no matter what car you build, to me, you gonna spend 80 to 100,000. It could be a hard top, it could be a vert, it could be, But now I'm saying, now you could go way over that. Now I'm just saying, to build some shit where you gonna be proud of your car, it ain't gonna break down, all this, cause you figure you gonna spend 10, 15 for a car, 20 for a car. Right? Let's say that don't count. For whatever you spend for the car don't count.
Right.
You gotta put the car. Me, on my 71, I was like, damn, okay, do I do another frame off? When I did the numbers, it was the same thing as buying a roaster shop with everything that I wanted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, we hit up roaster shop. They made another frame. It took 7 months. I was like 8 months, 7-8 months. Then I got the frame. You know what I'm saying? But that shit was 25 bands. You know what I'm saying?
For just the frame?
The frame, rear end, and the whole suspension.
Okay, so everything comes on that frame.
Everything on the car except the brake.
Okay.
Except the brake.
Okay.
Then
you got to get big brakes, and that's another.
Yeah, that's 5 bands. That's 5,000, 6,000, depending where you go. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to paint them, change the color or whatever. Okay, so you figure. I'm using myself as an example. You know what I'm saying? So you figure 25 on the frame. Okay, now if I go, being that top five, I gotta go to Joey's.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Joey, that's about what, 10 to 15. To get everything done. Your guts, your top, you know what I'm saying? All that. So that was 25 plus 15. We're looking at 40. And that was just.
And you can't even drive the car nowhere, and it ain't.
Right? Okay, so now we got to wire the car. So now, you know what I'm saying? When we go to the motor man, we got to tell him, hey, man, look, I don't want none of these wires, none of this, you know what I'm saying? On that tab, that was was like 55 on the motor, transmission, everything. You know what I'm saying? Wire harness, computer, you know. But then it is a 1,000 horsepower, 900 to 1,000 horsepower. So right there, that's 100 bands. And I ain't even went to music. I ain't even went and got no gold. I ain't even went to the chrome shop. You feel me? Because a lot of people forget all this shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to get all your moldings. That's why I say the best thing is buy a clean car. Buy the cleanest car you can, because in the long run, you're going to end up fixing everything anyways.
Right.
You know? So you figure, like I say, 20 on the frame, 20 music and interior, let's say 25, that's 45. You know what I'm saying? So look, we ain't even go to the rims. We ain't even say the 7,000-8,000 for the rims. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what you get. You know, and then every day they got new shit coming out. They got, you know, Dakota Digital. You know, the thing is that it's all the you got to go to all the shops, so everybody damn near putting the same amount in their cars. You got to go to Sandman, all the shit he make, you buy I'm paying the same thing, you paying the same thing, everybody paying the same thing that got Sandman jewelry.
Right.
You know?
Right.
You got Bell Brace, you got this. It's just, you know, one thing I realized though, a lot of times it go off a combo, and the real people that seen it go off of bills. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some people might be like, oh, I like that car, but that car might not be frame off, might not be that, but that's the shit to them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they see. They not putting the car on the lift. You know what I'm saying? But then you got people that, like, I remember when that shit first started, man, when people like, what kind of motor you got? Because, see, like, I started doing LS, man, way back, like, before Don't Master. When Don't Master first came to Florida, I already had an LS in the Don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So LS, that's my thing. I love LS. Shout out to Pros Tuning, Riviera Beach, Florida. Y'all need a motherfucking tune. Y'all need a engine install. Y'all need a wiring. Y'all need a rear end. Anything that sort. Y'all hit up Pros Tuning. That's their Instagram, Pros Tuning. You know.
So, question: do you think in order to be considered to have a clean build, do you have to go frame off?
I mean, me personally, yeah. Like, because the thing is, it's them under them frames, it be a lot of shit be hiding. You know, so you don't know what you got until you take that frame off and you see that metal, you see the motherfucking body mounts and all the, you know, the circles for the body mounts. You know, it and a lot of times it don't be a lot of shit. It's just you just gotta touch everything.
Right.
You know, and then that's when it gets crazy. But yeah, I mean, if you finna build a car, you build it frame off, it'll last. You know, it'll last.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I get a joy out of that shit. When I take my car to these shops, man, and my car, the cleanest car they ever seen, my shit, they work on my car and they don't get dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, like, right now, my car busted down. You know what I'm saying? I took on polish. Shout out to Dread Polishing, Miami, Florida. You need any polishing, that boy got you. Cool ass dude.
He polished he polished some of my stuff.
Yeah, man, real cool dude, man. Man, what I was finna say? What we talking about? I'm over here.
So we were talking about, you said you get a joy when you take your car to these shops and your car is the cleanest car there.
When I see my car over there, man, under that frame, and another thing too is when you touch that, you can know the shit. Like me, I do like regular checkups on my shit. Even if nothing wrong with my car, I tell her, hey man, look, go through everything. You know, on my screws, we mark all the screws. So if any screw move, when I take it to them, they already know where to look at. They look at all the lines, everything lined up. All right, everything's straight. You good to go. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to do that next week. Cause right now I'm getting my music done in my car.
So what made you want to build another car and go through that headache again?
Like I say, now I know. Now I know who to go to, who to talk to, what to buy, what not to buy. You know what I'm saying? So now, like I said, it's a little bit more easier process.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I could put my car together like today,
right.
but it's just I'm taking my time doing everything. 7 to 1. That's gonna be. You know, I'm gonna keep that one right there. You know, I'm gonna keep that one. You know, and then once that get built, you know, we're gonna move on to the next. Cause we got a race dome too. I got a little race dome coming out. Yeah, pro mod.
You ready? You ready?
Almost. That shit there a headache too.
Are you gonna drive it?
Nah, hell no. That's the only reason I had to go pro mod, because the people I deal with, they come from imports. Like we race like Rotaries, you know what I'm saying, Supras, you know what I'm saying, Toyota Corollas and shit like that. So you know, like right now, the shop next to us, like he got one of the world records for one of the fastest 2JZ motors. You know, so when we go to the track and do stuff, everything got to be on point, because it's such a risk. Like you got 2,000-3,000 horsepower cars that can do anything, you know, at any given time. You don't know what that car gonna do. You hope it goes down the track, nothing happen, but you don't know what it's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So by me picking my boy as a driver, like everybody I talked to, they were like, man, if you gonna get faster and faster and faster, so you gonna have to stop your car and do miles. Might as well go ahead and do it all at once, and you come out. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully by the time you come out, you know, it'll be more cars like you, and that's a good thing, because it has, like, Royal Family out in Cali. You know, that's nice. That nice build. You know what I'm saying? You got Donkzilla. You know what I'm saying? You got Yank. You know, with this car that it don't master. You know what I'm saying? CC fucking Easy Money. Y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? These cars is really race cars now, because the amount of horsepower that it got, if you take it on the street, you gonna wreck.
They flying. They definitely flying.
Oh yeah, they flying. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we come from running 5 seconds. Like we got one car right now, 2 cars. Like I can walk over. I don't know if he might be gone, but I could walk 2 shops over, and we got race cars and stuff in the other bays.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So what is a piece of advice you would give to someone who is I don't want to make them sound like they're less than anyone. So hopefully no one gets offended. But what's a piece of advice you would give to someone who just is a regular working person that works a regular 9 to 5, and they want to get involved in maybe the dunk game, or you know, they want to own a dunk, in reference to building a car? What's one piece of advice you would give to them?
I mean, just take your time. You know what I'm saying? Take it at your pace. You know what I'm saying? This year might be slow or doing bad. Next year might be good. Or this year might be good and you spend all your fucking money on a car or whatever, and then next year shit be fucked up. Now you gotta sell the car. Cause that's another thing too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it when you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I joke with my wife all the time and shit, but you know, like I'm like, oh, you know, well, we're gonna stay in the car. I'm gonna live in the car. This is the car. But you know, some people.
How does she feel about that? How does she feel about your car fetish, your car habit?
I mean, me and my wife, we've been together a long time, so she kind of like it too. You know what I'm saying? Like she see the troubles I go through and what it takes to build the car. And like yourself, now you see what it takes to build a car. So now when somebody building a car, you kind of respect it, and you know what I'm saying. You know like, okay, man, come on, man, don't worry, that shit gonna be right. You know what I'm saying. It becomes like your backbone. You know what I'm saying. Like, you know, she helped me out a lot too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm out with the car and stuff, and she got to do shit at the house or with my daughters and stuff, you know, it's. I mean, like I say, man, like a lot of people say, like, oh, top five, because a lifestyle life. But like, you know, if you in the car world, this is a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And to me, like I say, it's like this. Like I'm gonna use T.I. and Bun B back in the days when they was going Bun B the king of the South, you know what I'm saying? Then when T.I. started saying all that shit, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker, like, who is this nigga? But at the end of the day, like Bun B explained, T.I. was saying that he king of his shit. You feel me? It's not only one king, it's a lot of kings. So therefore, it's a lot of top fives out here. You know what I'm saying? If you carry yourself as so, you gonna be top five, cause it gonna show. You know what I'm saying? It gonna
Right.
show. You know, we ain't doing no hating. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, it's always gonna be somebody bigger and badder than you out there. You know what I'm saying? Cause you build your car right now, tomorrow somebody gonna build a car better. What you gonna burn your car?
Right.
And cause somebody built it better? Hell no, you still proud of your shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's a
Right.
lot of top fives. It's just like you said, like some it's a lot of popularity. And you know what I'm saying? Everybody, more people, you know, see more people more than others. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of
Right.
like I said, it's a lot of hard ass cars that nobody even know about.
Right.
A lot of nice cars. You know what I'm saying? That if them dudes come out, shit'll be crazy, man.
I got a homeboy that put a lot of money into his car, but for a lot of different reasons, he cannot be on the internet. So a lot of people will probably never see that car. He don't even really bring it out in the city.
Yeah. Yeah.
But somebody asked the question, when you have the insurance on the classic cars, do they pay for almost anything that happens to your dump, or if anything ever happened?
I mean, it depends like how, you know what I'm saying? Cause these people ain't stupid neither. They know what shit costs. They know what bare brakes is. They know what a motor, a whipple. They know all this stuff. So when they come look at your car, they gon' if you tell them 40,000, you know what I'm saying? You gonna pay an insurance for $40,000 car. You wreck it, somebody hit you, they gonna give you 40,000. Just like you can go and say your car worth 200,000. Now they might tell you, hey, show us that 200,000 or bring us receipts. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't nothing. You just can't say, oh, my car $1,000,000, and they just gonna, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna look at the value first of all, what car it is, how much it costs regular, without nothing. Okay, you got rims.
Right.
Okay, that's 5,000. Okay, you got a motor. Okay, show us the receipt. Oh, you spent 20,000 on your motor. Okay, we'll honor that. You know what I'm saying? Anything happen, but at the end of the day, it's all in what you want to pay. You know what I'm saying? If you want to secure, if you want to secure $250,000, they'll gladly say, okay, yeah, value your car. It's like jewelry. You take some jewelry, get appraised. You know what I'm saying? It's the same.
Right. Did you have a hard time figuring out what company to go with for your classic car insurance, or was it just, did you get recommendations from people, or did you just shop around?
I mean, at first it was you know what I'm saying, PIP. That's what motherfucker need in Florida. Just, you feel me? You ride around, you feel me? You hit a bitch, that's on you. You gotta pay. You know what I'm saying? That they hit you, you better hope they got good insurance so they can pay your shit. But it was mainly that. But after with Gold Digger, yeah, you know what I'm saying, had to take a little extra step. You know, so but
You said at first You was on. You had to spend all that money and you had PIP insurance.
Hell yeah. To bring that motherfucker out. You gotta, man, shit. Man, trust me. Shit, hey, and look, and I told them motherfuckers, hey, I only drive it on the weekends. Cause you know it's way cheaper. If you say you only driving it Saturday and Sunday, they knock off like $50 off, like $40 off a month. You know what I'm saying? So shit. You know?
Listen, you would have cried like a baby if something would have happened to that car and you had PIP.
Man, listen, man. You'll be surprised. Look, you'll be surprised. Like when this all boiled down to it, man, it be like fuck that shit. When you in the like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We done had to jump out of cars and leave cars behind. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I remember the first day he got his car with no license, he got pulled over. He haul ass wrecked the car and had to leave the fucking car. You know what I'm saying? So like, I know some crazy stories. No, but
Well, I'm glad you in order now. I'm glad everything in order now.
I mean, you know how it is.
Mr. Wilson said that's a 305 thing. He ain't lying.
Man, down here, motherfucker hit you and ride off. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. They'll do that everywhere.
Yeah.
So, where's the next place we can catch you and see that beautiful 74 of yours?
And we trying to get ready for Rick Ross. For Rick Ross show on the 21st.
Okay. So we'll get to see the 74 for Rick Ross show. Yeah. And then is there anything, what about the race dunk? How do you have a projected time frame in which that one will come out, or you don't know yet?
There, I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit came out to be way more motherfucking money than I motherfucking anticipated. Like, that shit there might take a little while, you know what I'm saying? Cause there's a lot of custom shit. Like, if you, like, see, I ain't got that too much pictures on my thing, but it's a full, it's something like Royal Family, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, the people I deal with, that's what they do. So, like, you know, they got cars that they got to build. So, you know, it's a line when they, you know, when we get a chance, when I get a chance, when I have some extra money, because that shit expensive, man. Like, that's one thing about it is, which y'all got to understand, like, with this top 5 and why it become expensive and this and that, because you want the best of the best. You want the best rims. You want the best gold. Do y'all know to get gold, first you got to go to chrome plating. That's a motherfucking check. You just can't take some shit and go get some gold. You got to go to chrome plate and make sure your shit nice. So basically, when you doing all that, you going double.
Right.
You know.
Right.
You going double. So it's like that shit. Like, a lot of people gotta understand. Some people, like, I got partners that built their car and they happy with their motherfucking car. They right. If motherfuckers say they top 5, they top 5. If not, they don't give a fuck because they riding their car, they enjoying their car, they getting the pleasure out of their car that they wanted. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, with the internet comes the ego. So, you know, everybody want to be, you know what I'm saying, that dude, but a lot of motherfuckers don't understand how long it took to get there.
The thing I think about a lot of people is the people that truly just built their car for themselves, like you said. They don't care. They get in their car. They're happy with their car. They're going to ride and regardless. I think, in my opinion, this is just my opinion because I consider myself one of those, right? Those are the happiest people in the car culture. The ones that, like, built their cars for themselves. They don't really care if they top 5. They don't care if they top 100. They don't care. They just built their car and they love it. They ride. They have their top back. If they don't have a vert, they have their T-tops off. If they don't have that, they just ride their car. And that's an amazing feeling.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people are building their cars for, like you said, it's a certain amount of ego that comes with it. And I feel like everybody takes pride in their car. But a lot of people, like, if somebody don't mention their car, they're ready to kill themselves. Like, did you build your car for you, or did you build it so somebody could mention you? Like, I don't get that.
It's like, look, the last night I was showing my wife. I was like, man, look, let's look at the lowrider cause the lowrider show was like last month, the in Las Vegas. So I'm like, man, let's look at this place. And man, we looking at like how shit was just set up, like how different people set their thing up, and it was like some cars looked better than other cars, but it was just how it was presented. You know what I'm saying? It was like no bullshit. Like a dude, this motherfucker, like, you know how you'll put 4 mirrors, one in the front, one in the back, one on the side, on each side of your car. Dude had 4 like 42-inch TVs on the ground and had a camera pointed under his car that when you walk by, you see his car on the TV.
Wow.
And that's like some next, like, I ain't never seen that shit before. You know, that
Right.
fucked me up. I was like, God damn. I like, damn. So, you know, like, it's not, the thing is about the car game is that you can't be number one if you not number one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna let you slide. Ain't nobody gonna say, oh, you top 5, you this, and your car not that. You not driving your car. Your car don't look like that in person. You know, cause some, like, just like some cars look good on the internet and look fucked up in person. And then it's some cars that look fucked up on the internet, but you see them in person, you be like, God damn, this motherfucker here hard.
Right. Until I started dealing with TJ, that's Avenues Convertibles out of Vegas, I never knew how much a lowrider costs. You know, they have, like, we think our cars cost a whole lot of money. They have etching in the front, like they frames be etched. Like, he was telling me sometimes it takes 5 years to build a lowrider. I was like, what?
Yeah. And then like you know, I'm part of Low Life, you know what I'm saying? That's a car club out of Homestead.
Mm-hmm.
With D, you know what I'm saying, Chuck, Low Life E, all them boys down there, large, you know what I'm saying? And you know, they come from that background, from a lowrider background. And I don't know if you ever seen Low Life D truck, but his shit engraved everywhere. His rims, his bumpers, his, you know, everything engraved. So
That's that red one.
yeah, that C10,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like how you say, you know, that car ain't hard or that car ain't a top 5 car, you know, cause like what y'all gotta understand, right now the top 5 is the top 5, but next year it's gonna change because obviously it's more cars gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? This
Right.
gonna, you know, it's gonna be more players come in. Hopefully more people start doing more quality builds to get recognized, and then, you know, it's just like the racing world. You know, it's all started
Right.
on the street, but the cars got so fast and so much money involved that nobody want to take a gamble. Motherfucker want to know they gonna come to win.
Right.
You know?
Now, this, I saved this question for last because you know they wanted me to ask you this question. Not including yourself. Some of the guys didn't choose to answer this, but I feel like I know, I got faith in you that you're going to answer this. Not including yourself, who is your top 5?
Man, I got a lot. I see it like I was saying, like top 5, that shit, like, to me, like, look, right now, y'all, people saying top 5, but really, you got 25 people on there. It's not just
Yeah.
5 people. It's five
Yeah.
cars out of each year. You know what I'm saying? So if you do the math, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 times 5, 25. So
Right.
it's 25 cars that, you know what I'm saying? And they all over. They all over the place. You know?
Well, just give us a few. Maybe it's not a top 5. Just give us a few of your favorites.
Nah, hell no. I give you some top 5. Shit, because
Okay.
I mean, you know, shit, I got eyes and I can see.
Okay.
You feel me? But my top, like, look, it like my top 5 would be like a top 10, but they all top 5s.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Cause like, look, I see Phillips car, T Phillips car at the last car show,
Okay.
man, and that dude car, man, that dude car crazy, man. Y'all wait till
Mm-hmm.
I see this motherfucking car, man. You know, so all right, I'm gonna start with it. My boy Supercharged Kid with the 71 that he sold
Yeah.
out to Vegas. You got Dollar Bill. You feel me? I like Nava car, CM1, um, Lotto, Jack Dick, that's Purple Rain, fucking Trav, Ferrari. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man, it's a lot of motherfucking Blue Magic. That nigga got two cars I like. You know what I'm saying?
I love that brown one. I mean, nothing against the blue magic car, but that brown one,
To me,
Louis the
it's
13th.
so
Oh my
many
God.
top 5s. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just gotta understand when it's your turn, it's your turn. But it's a lot of top 5s that's gonna be top 5s that's out here right now that gonna be top 5 maybe in 6 months or 4 months, whenever the fuck they do this shit again. You know that's gonna be top 5, but they riding, they putting their work in right now. You know, cause
Right.
look, okay, be honest. Since the top 5 came out, how many new cars have you seen that people like, man, this should have been top 5, that should have been top 5, or you know what I'm saying? But you never seen these cars, or maybe they, you know, like, it, I don't know, but
Well, some we know, and I mean, I'm pretty sure we know a lot of the same people. Some we know that can't that for reasons that that can't be shown on the internet. They have money, but they can't be showing all that stuff. You get what I'm saying? But we know personally because we have seen the cars, and we like if they could get out there, they could be top 5. But they can't really be seen for a lot of different reasons.
But that's why I say, like, that's why I like that Ross having the show, because you know what I'm saying, like, you know, when he said his price, the shit was kind of crazy. Everybody like, goddamn, 750, 750. But at
Right.
the same time, you gotta understand what it was. You know, it's 250 for the car and 250 per person. You know what I'm saying? That was your 750 going. But at the same time, it's gonna be the top cars gonna be there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The top cars, like, they gonna be able to see Dollar Bill car. They gonna be able to see Ferrari car. They gonna be able to see my car, Nava car, in person and be like, damn, I drive that shit all day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
it's just so like if I show you my office, look, I'm gonna flip this camera real quick. Don't run, baby. Look, this is all donk shit. Like, all this shit is like all donk shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, every school, like, people be saying, oh, that we don't take this shit serious. Like, you know, motherfuckers, let me see where my shit at. When people wanna, like, they be like, look, they 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 take pride, cause you know it take time. Look, that's every screw that come in the dome. You feel me? Every little screw.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? One come out, I got them old. As they get old, I replace them, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all type of shit. Like, oh, I'm gonna show y'all
Wow.
the car outside. I'm gonna walk outside real quick. Yeah, but I mean, you know, but one thing about this show gonna be a little different at Raw shit, cause they gonna do the point system. You know what I'm saying? So
You do you rather the point system?
I mean, that's how you could determine who really got the you know what I'm saying? Who really got the, cause you figure, like, okay, let's say, look, there go my car. They gonna say
Right.
it say 1 out of 10. They might come and be like, okay, your paint, we like it. We give you an 8 on your paint. We're gonna look at your wheels. Oh, all right, we're gonna give you a 6 on your wheels. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, whoever get the most points, that's who's gonna win. So it might be a truck, it might be a donk, it might be anything. You know what I'm saying? So this got, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? You know, so but we working.
What made you go with that color on your car?
That's the high school color right there, Glade Central.
Okay.
Glade, yeah, that was the high school color right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Jay, I just want you to know that's a beautiful piece of machinery. And you know, it sounds like to me that you were one of the people that build your car for you and not really for popular opinion. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, so we getting all type of, and we still doing more shit. Like I'm waiting on the grill to come back from the gold people. These damn lights I can't find them nowhere, but Don't Ride or Die, he found them for me. So I got them shits coming in brand new. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of little shit, you know. Just touching up. Like I
Right.
really had to do nothing to my car. I just, you know what I'm saying, did some touching up, you know what I'm saying, to go to the show.
You just want to spend some money, huh?
No, we want, at the end of the day, man, you know, it ain't no telling who gonna be there. You heard what Ross said?
Right.
Like right now I dynamited the whole inside. You heard what Ross said on the Breakfast Club interview? He was like, "Oh man, I'll buy that car, little homie, go get that pocket change." Okay, go get that pocket change and come get this motherfucker right here. It ain't nothing but a little pocket change, bro. You feel me? So at the same time, you know, we going over there, you know, with a business mindset too. If you know, if
Right.
somebody like it and they offer me what I'm asking, you know what I'm saying, it might be sold.
Right.
You know?
So you are not one of those people that says, I will not sell my car. If you can make it make sense, your car is sold, right?
Yeah, cause see, I know I'm gonna build another one. Now, if you told me
Right.
sell your car and you can never build a car again, then I'd be like, hell no, I ain't selling my shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But I'm gonna sell it, but I'm gonna build another one. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be a Dome, a Chevelle, a Camaro, whatever come next. You know what I'm saying? But I will sell it to buy another car. I won't sell it to just like chill or some shit. Nah, hell no. Cause look, this my motherfucking Benz, man. Y'all know how motherfuckers riding they Mercedes Benz? That's my Benz, man. When I'm in that car, can't nobody tell me a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know
Right.
everything right. Everything been touched. You know what I'm saying? You don't, in a brand new car, you don't know what the fuck was going on in there. You ain't never looked
Right.
under there. I know everything, every bolt. I mean, for me, I would say I get attached to them because I do a lot of the work myself.
Right.
Like I say, I just put the car together like 2 days ago because I took everything to Chrome, and I was like, man, you know what? I don't want to make it harder on the shop, so I took everything
Ooh,
apart.
look at that light hitting there. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Look at the light. That's nice.
Yeah, so like I was saying, I tore down the whole car, took the bumpers, took them to Dread over there to get cleaned up, took the car to final touch, you know what I'm saying, so they could wet sand buff and ceramic coat. My interior, I took it out myself and took it to the music people, you know what I'm saying. So a lot of the things, cause you gotta understand, if you some people don't know nothing about cars. So when they come to these shops, they're like, oh, take this. That shit take time, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta bear with these shops too, you know? Like that shit take time to take your interior out. It take time to put your shit back in. Look, one thing I learned, and I heard this by Freddie. I heard this by Freddie. He was like, man, look, I don't build cars for weekends. I don't build cars for my homeboy. I don't build, I'm gonna build you a car to go. Don't come, hey, I need my car this weekend and your shit not ready, missing some parts, this and that. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
at the end of the day, you gotta take your time and build the shit right. See, look, like shit, like look, this next door. Look, I'm about to paint this shit candy. All my pieces for my dash and shit. So all that's about to get painted right now.
So you're gonna be ready for Ross show.
Yeah. I'm trying.
Jay, I wanted to tell you thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule. I'm taking time away from you getting ready for the show to sit down and talk to us, but I really, really, really appreciate it. And one thing that I absolutely do believe in is giving people their flowers while they are here. One thing I want you to know from my observation and perception of you is I really like the fact that you are such a humble guy, and you probably have a whole lot to brag about, but as far as what I have experienced, you don't really do that. You're in the car culture for the fun and for the love of it. And I think we just need more people like you in the culture.
Man, shit, you know what I'm saying? I've been down, I've been up, I've been down, I've been up. So once you go through life and shit, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it humble you, you know what I'm saying? Even the
Right,
biggest of the biggest sometimes, you know what I'm saying, gotta sit back and be like, be appreciative for what they got, you know what I'm saying, and know that you could have nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy for what I got and what I could do and help, you know what I'm saying, people, you know what I'm saying? I ain't not here trying to fuck nobody over and shit, you know. I do. And that's another thing why I like it's hard for me to have a shop. Like, look, this the shop. Like, look, like I told you, look, this one paint, this right here where we prep, and then this right here where we paint.
right,
You know what I'm saying? But I don't got nowhere to put like no motor shop, nothing, you know what I'm saying? None of that. Cause
right.
paint, oil and paint don't mix. So
Right.
that's what fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? But that's one of the reasons why. Cause some people, you got people that'll come to your shop, or you got motherfuckers that will tell you, motherfucker, you better work on my car alone, this, that, and the third. Like, man, there be some crazy shit going on at these shops, KP. This shit be
Right.
it be going down in these shops now. This shit this shit be crazy. It's just that, but like I say, man, you know what I'm saying? I want everybody to get in this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever car you got, whatever it is, man, long as it's yours and you happy with it and you can ride, man, fuck it.
Well, I guess that's a great way to end the interview. I can't even say nothing else after that. That's a perfect way to end the interview. The only thing I want to say is thank you so much for taking time to talk to us today. I really appreciate it. The fans really appreciate it. You this was a great interview. I appreciate you.
All right, no pressure anytime.
All right. All right, Jay. So we'll see you on May 21st at the Promised Land Car Show. And for those of you that will be in attendance, y'all to get to see that beautiful piece of machinery in person.
Yeah. Hey, if you do me
And
a
also,
favor,
the owner who is pretty dope himself.
hey, if you do me a favor, man, if you could save this live thing and then just send it to me.
Yes, it's actually going on YouTube.
Okay.
So I'm gonna save it, but it's
All
also
right,
going
no
on YouTube,
pressure
so
then.
you'll be able to go rewatch it.
All right. All right.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
All right, you too.
So, guys, that was Jay Cash, and I guess affectionately he would be considered one of the top 5 guys. I have actually a lot more of those guys coming to the show. We have already had Dollar Bill. We had Jay today. We have Jack D coming this month. For those of y'all that were asking me when I was going to interview Sudamar, next week. You guys have been really asking me to interview Sudamar for a long time. So he is officially coming next week. So y'all make sure you get your questions ready. If you guys have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you go and click the link in the bio, subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you missed any of today's interview, it'll be uploaded on the YouTube channel in about maybe the next hour or so. If you missed any of the past interviews, you guys could feel free to go start from the beginning. We have officially been doing Rydes and Vybes. September 2nd will be 3 years. So, Thank y'all for tuning in to today's episode of Rydes and Vibes. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for continuing to rock with me. And we'll see y'all next Tuesday. Everybody have a great day.